All right, back on the farm again. Excited to be here. I hope you guys are too. All right, so let's see. It's January, and there's not much we can do. I think where I left off. What happened? We sold our mushrooms. We made a bit of money. Um, our grass is growing. Our poplar is still very much growing. We're collecting a bit of wool, but it's not quite at a good sell point yet. And I don't remember, were there contracts? Oh, there's one cultivating. We don't have any active. There's no good contracts. So, sales? Sales. Forgot the sales. Nothing good here either. Okay. I think we're gonna immediately just advance the day because there's nothing for us to do here. And we are into February. Grass is still growing. Any good sales? Slurry distributor can be attached to suitable slurry tanks. Uh-oh, is this the bale picker upper trailer? Bale loader eases collection of bales. 29,000. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. What's it normally cost? It's almost half off. We got the money. And I've been wanting it for a while. It's the same one, right? I mean, there's only one, isn't there? Transport. Yeah, this is the one I've been looking at. 50K. On sale for 30. Yeah, we're buying that. We are buying that. Oh, you're gonna have to watch me struggle to pick up bales really slowly and do time lapses. Let's see. Let's go pick that up. I don't want to just leave it over at the store. And then we can check on our sheep, which we need to do. Oh, go ahead, car. Hopefully I can attach it with the weight. Shouldn't be a problem. I hope. And then we can check on contracts. In fact, I'll check on contracts while we are on the ferry, because the ferry can be slow and gives us something else to do while we are on the ferry. Nothing much. Deadwood, rock removal, and wood transport. So, unfortunately, this is probably going to be another not very long month. Oh, did we miss? I was going to sell some sheep just as they got to the reproduction. I could have sworn they were only at 80% last time. All right, so maybe we'll sell some sheep next time. I'm excited this bale trailer came up on sale. I wish the bio baler would pop up on sale, but we still have enough to buy the bio baler outright if we have to, but still that's a ways off before we are actually going to need it, because that poplar probably takes another 6-7 months to grow before we can harvest it. Yeah, I don't care about them. I'm going across those tracks. Can't stop me. Okay, oh boy. Oh boy. This is a much bigger trailer. Are we going to be able to pull it with our tiny little tractor? We're going to need a new tractor soon, guys. Of course, we don't have the money for that. It seems okay. I'm sure once it gets loaded up, we might not be able to pull it fully loaded because I think it can hold, what is it, 25 bales? Something like that. I mean, we barely could get up this hill with, I think we had 21 at one point with the other trailer. And yeah, like we were going 2-3 miles up this hill with that thing loaded up. So, but this is going to be so nice. I don't have to sit there and stack them and place them, and it's not going to be, oh boy, this thing's going to slow us way up. We have to wait for this boat. Oh boy. Just carrying the empty trailer, we're only getting like 12 miles an hour. Oh, I really don't want to buy another tractor right now. I mean, I do, but I don't. We don't have the money. I kind of was peeking at like tractors already too. Like what would be our next tractor? We're probably gonna go medium. I don't think we can make the jump all the way to large. The Valtra looks pretty decent. There's another one up there that looks pretty decent. I really want to get a tractor that's like, I don't know, like 250 to 300 horsepower. I mean, technically speaking, I think we could upgrade our current tractor and give it an extra, like, I don't know, 10 or 15 horsepower, not a ton, which might help a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it's really not much for us to do this month other than I need to give water to the sheep. So we might as well spend a little bit of time poking at tractors, I guess, and figuring out what our next move might be. I just don't know when that move is actually gonna be feasible, because I think we really need to like get the bio baler before we get a tractor. Speaking of the bio baler, I don't even know what kind of horsepower does that thing require. This tractor might struggle with that. We might really need to buy another tractor. Does this look like it's growing any? Can't tell. Not much. Very slow. Maybe like the grass, it doesn't grow much in the winter. I don't know. Anyway, we gotta get these guys some water. But we should make up some good money. With this wool. Hoping. Yeah, just want to see our sheep real quick on this screen. I still don't know how to get to this screen without coming here. Yeah, we're completely full. 40 out of 40. 40 out of 40. We have some 0 months, some 5 months, and 17 months. So if these guys get, if their reproduction goes back up to like 80, 90, I'm probably going to sell off some, because otherwise we just don't really get any benefit from them. The babies just kind of disappear into the ether. Can we see some of the babies this time, since the grass is eaten down a bit? Are these the little babies? Yeah, that's a little baby. Excuse me. Alright, so yeah, next month we'll probably get more wool, maybe? I don't know, we might get another pallet worth. Um, but yeah, we have a lot of wool pallets that will hopefully get us a whole bunch of money. Oh, there's another little sheep in the grass there. I think they'll be alright on meadow. And I really hope that the meadow starts growing back next month. It starts going the other way and it doesn't just get eaten up. Alright. Let's just park our tractor. And let's just quickly look at, like, if we were, not that we're gonna do it right now, we probably don't have the money. Excuse me. One moment. All right. Yeah, I really like Massey Ferguson tractors, but this one's only going to get us to 210. And I feel like our current tractor now is like, what is our current tractor? Like almost 130. So this is, like 100 horsepower more, but I feel like if we're going to spend the money and get a medium size tractor, I'd rather be up near like 250, 300, because some of them go up that high. Like this one goes to 271. Right? And that's, yeah, it is like 50, but 60, 70. It's only like 20 grand more. Right? And this thing, I mean, granted, this is the base, right? The base is 155 and the base is 210. Excuse me. So yeah, it does have more horsepower base. Obviously, to get to the 271, we're going to spend way more money. We need an extra 47,000, so that is quite a bit. The other one I think I was looking at was this one, 239, which is even more expensive than the Valtra. They can go up to 302 horsepower though, which, maybe the Valtra is a good one to go for, especially at that price point. Excuse me, I do apologize for the coughing, sneezing, and everything. Yeah, I don't know what else. 160 at this price point. I mean, what is this one? This one only goes up to 200. It's not much at this price point at 168, right? I mean, we could not go for the Valtra and just go for the Massey. I mean, I do love Massey Ferguson tractors, but this McCormick's also really nice, but that's super expensive. Um, yeah. This is a cheap one, huh? Looks like crap, though. Only has 160 horsepower, but it can go up to 225. I don't know. I think it's probably, if we end up trying to cheap out on it, we might go with the Massey, which would get us some more horsepower. Excuse me. I apologize. All right, sorry about that. I was getting into a bit of a coughing fit. Actually paused the recording. Went and made myself some green tea with honey, which I'm still drinking right now. Which hopefully, I think I'm okay now. I hope. Yeah, it's good. That's good. Yeah. Where were we? Yeah, I think think I'm gonna try to get the Valtra. Um, but if we just are so desperate for a tractor, a medium-sized one, and we just don't have the money, I might just go for the Macy. I think these are really the only two. Um, Fendant, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the Fendant, the small Fendant we have. I wouldn't be opposed to a Fendant, but it's just so much less, 100 grand more. So I just think it's priced out for us for what I want to spend on a medium-sized tractor, and it only has 200 horsepower. Of course, it can go up to 303, but yeah, like why is that so much more expensive compared to like the Valtra? What's it? 8 tons versus 7 tons, 31 miles an hour, 31 miles an hour. Yeah, I mean the Valtra. I was looking at this in my test game. This thing's got a ton of options on it. Most tractors don't have this many options on it. Of course, you start doing a lot of these options and they make the price go through the roof. So yeah, it's probably between those two. I don't think any other tractor, right? The white is 225. It's kind of a boring tractor anyway. This one goes up to 171. You know, I'd like to be over 200. The John Deere, I really don't like John Deere as a company. 234. I'd like to be like this gets me us over 250. That gets us 210. I mean, plus the John Deere's actually it's more expensive than the Valtra. Never mind. I would never go for this now. I wasn't looking at the price closely. Definitely would go for this over that. And I feel like the 200K plus ones are just going to be out of our range. What is this? 89K. This must be a mod that I put in. I think 230. You can't upgrade it at all though. 24 miles an hour. It looks like a boxy piece of junk, but certainly is economical. It doesn't have a front loader though. You can't put a front loader on it. I think we can do front loaders on all of our, well, the other two we were considering. No, not on the Valtra. Oh yes, you can. Okay, yeah, quickie. Yep, never mind. You can, and I know the Macy you can. All right. Well, nothing to really do today. Just advance the day, and we are in February, March. The price of wool starts to get good. I guess we'll see where it's at. Supposedly tops out at 359. I might wait to April. We should be able to mow this grass in March. Then we can bale it up with our new trailer and see how this thing does with it. But yeah, I mean, really, I don't think we obviously need the bio baler, and then like after the bio baler, or kind of at the same time, probably not at the same time. Everything's so expensive. Like the next steps to get like another plot of land, but I feel like a new tractor, and a plot of land are kind of like almost need to happen right around the same time. Or I mean, we could always get the tractor first, I guess, but yeah, I mean, this is a 200K. I was thinking I might buy this one because it's a lot cheaper. There's also this one. But this one isn't going to get us a whole lot. Like this gets us a nice plot of land to like actually start. I could plant a crop in here. Of course, we're going to need a combine to harvest it. We have the header. We just don't have the combine. Is this field big enough to divide up? Is it worth dividing up? I might divide it. I don't think I would divide it in half though. I might like take 1/3 of it and convert it to grass, and then I think I'll do like wheat. But right now, I think that the plan is looking mostly like this plot of land. But I kind of need this plot of land too, right? Because we gotta move the sheep and build a silo here. But yeah, maybe we'll just probably wait on that, right? We'll probably do this, and then if we have to, when we harvest, because it's gonna be the pain just to get to harvest to buy the combine. Really hoping this popular pays out really well. Yeah, the wool might give us a nice bump too. Anyway, let's advance the day. Yeah, yeah, we might just have to sell like our first crop when we harvest, when we buy that field, assuming that's the field we buy. Might just have to sell it immediately and not put it in a silo, or we can just let it sit in a trailer, right? If we're not using the trailer for anything, we're gonna need it to buy a new trailer anyway. I might get rid of this trailer that we have. This one over here that we were using for silage, since we have this new one. Really, the only thing this is good for is pallets. If we can get one that is like a dual use for us, that would be good. One that we could like convert from a flatbed and then also like have it have like sides so that we can dump in grain and whatnot. But this one is really good for just bales and pallets, and that's it. But now that we have this for bales, we won't really need this for bales at all. So really it's only good for pallets now, and it's, I don't know, I feel like this is probably a better option for us. We can sell this one. And our grass is ready to harvest, which, ooh, our popular looks like it's shot up too. Yes, it does. It looks like it shot up a bunch. So I'm glad that's finally growing. Got a couple snow on the ground. Got a couple pallets of mushrooms. Let's check the price of the wool. It's at $325 and it goes up to $359. Yeah, I'm gonna wait another month for that. Guess we can check the specials one more time. This is a forage wagon. This is a tipper trailer. This is just can this be? I don't think this, like the sides don't come off this. No. See, do they make a trailer like I'm hoping they do? Like the, I hate these ones because they're so hard to like turn around in, but if it can get converted into a flatbed, but maybe it can't. Configuration. Ooh, maybe it can be. Can I just make it? Yeah, you can. This might be the one to get. Actually, this doesn't have the weird like second hinge point that I think some of the other ones do. Yeah, because then we can just stack pallets on it, and then we can bring it to the shop and convert it to this when we want to fill it with grain. That's probably 30K. Is it the Rudolph one? Oh, maybe it has like a hinge point there. Maybe the other one does too. Yeah, I guess so. They're just a pain to back up. The Rudolph one is slightly more expensive, but it can hold a little bit more. This has only got 28. This one is, oh no, 28 is more than, the 28 is more than 18. That's 40K. Yeah, we'll probably end up with this trailer. Not gonna buy it now, but 30K. I wonder what we could sell our trailer for. I'm a little worried because there's snow on the ground. Last time we tried to cut the grass when there was snow, it was very problematic. Um, but it is raining. You would think the snow would be going away. Let's check on our sheep. Meadow is still feeding them, although it's getting low. The reproduction is going up, so I will try to sell them off right before they reproduce. Try to sell some of them off. Have to figure that out, how many we're going to sell, how many we're not going to sell. We did get another full pallet, so I'm guessing we'll get even another full pallet. These are like almost 4K, just under 4K, right? Aren't they? Right, what was the price we just saw? It was like 3.9, wasn't it? Oh no, 3.5. Okay, so what's that? We'll just say 3, 6, 12, 24 plus another, what, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I guess we got about 28K, which is not too bad. Too bad at all. Alright, let's I guess I'm gonna try to mow. I'll mow a little bit, and if it looks like it's just gonna like be covered in snow, then I'm gonna stop. Not sure why the grass is all snowy in March, or if the snow is gonna like quickly melt, or if this is some sort of glitch. It would be good to get this mowed, windrowed, baled, load up on the trailer. Because next month we could sell it for silage along with the wool. So what I say, we're gonna get like 20 some odd K for the wool plus 20K for the silage. So we'll be up 40K. We'll be up to 140. 145. Not bad. Any contracts this month we can do? Not really. It's not right this second. Alright, let's see. I was going to say we could jump in a time lapse, but maybe I'll not jump in a time lapse quite yet, because I do want to sort of test this grass. Make sure. I'm just going to cut like a little corner over here. Otherwise, if it looks like it's not going to let us windrow it and pick it up, then I'm certainly not going to cut this. Yeah, that's looking suspicious to me. I don't like that at all. I do not like that at all. I'm not going to risk it. Considering what happened last time we did the grass in the snow. So what are my options here? I can try to like advance time fast and see if the snow melts, and then we can still do this in March. Or can I just sleep like... What if I just said I want to sleep for a couple hours, and it would... What time do I want to wake up? Current time, 8. No, see, I don't want to sleep into the next day. I just want to... Let's just see if the grass melts. I really need to figure out. way to do this was keyboard shortcuts, but all right, looks like the snow looked like it melted. There it goes. All right, come on, come on. All right, it's going away. All right, this is good because then we don't have to wait till the next month. All right, I think we're good. At least our field is good. Go back to 3x. We can go ahead and get this all mowed and taken care of. See, it looks like the grass just spilled out of the... Yeah, spilled out of my mower. Like the snow made it stick or something. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to get on our steering assist. Let's get that on. Lower this bad boy. Turn this on. Go to the back. Unfold that. Lower. Turn it on. Away we go. And you guys have seen this a lot before, so we'll speed it up or cut it away for you. Alright, that didn't take too much time, and now to do the windrowing, which is the worst part. I really do want to get the mower that like windrows it for you, but don't really have the money. Eventually we'll probably get that, especially if we end up getting a bigger field and then doing part more grass. At that point it might be worth it, but for now just deal with the crappy windrow that we have. I'm not sure if it's just the fact that this windrower is so garbage or what, but I do not like windrowing. But it used to be a pretty big toss-up between windrowing and, I would say picking up the bales is probably slightly worse. But now windrowing is going to be the worst because we have that new trailer that picks up bales for us, and that's going to be so nice. It's probably a better way to windrow, but I just kind of like take these middle like tracks that the mower made, right? Because they kind of have like a bigger like pile of grass there, and I just try to keep those, right? I could probably get away with less up and down if I didn't care about trying to keep those, just kind of windrow over them if I needed to, but I don't know. Anyway, that's the way I do it. It ends up maybe being a little bit more work this way, but I'm going to continue doing it this way, I think. At least for now. I will spare you the long, slow process here. Okay, well I think that's all we're gonna get out of that. I didn't have the bale counter on. We usually get 10 bales. We might have got 11 though. We were quite full to start. Ruining my neighbor's field here. It's okay, he doesn't mind. And now we are on to wrapping. And then we get to use our new toy. Pick these up. So usually I try to like move these all over like near the trailer because I'm picking them up with the thing, and then I, you know, don't want them to drive all over the field to pick them up. But with this new thing, I probably don't want them all clumped together like that. I do want them spaced out a bit, so I guess we'll see. I'll just kind of drop things wherever. I'll just drive up to the next one, just let it drop, and drive up to another one and let it drop. But yeah, very excited to try out the new trailer, which we will do soon. I will see you then. Okay, moment of truth. Get to use our new toy. Hopefully our tractor can handle this. I'm a little nervous that as it loads up the bales, might not be able to pull it. So let's see, operating position, what does that do? Yep, we definitely want that lowered. Transporting position, select camera, honk, detach, stop engine, activate worker. So I guess it's just that. We just lower it and we drive up to the bales and it should load them right up. And this should be a lot smoother and easier compared to picking them up with the little grabber thing. All we should have to do is just drive right up. Boom. There we go. Oh, so much nicer. All we have to do is drive around and pick them up. Much easier. Getting this one might be a little tricky because we're gonna have to turn. I think we'll be okay. Yep. And now what happens? Starts pushing them back. Yep. Yeah, we definitely need another section of grass and another field. When we do that, it might be worth getting that other mower thing I've been talking about, so we don't have to windrow. I don't see us ever really making hay. I mean, maybe. I feel like you make, right? Instead of making hay, just make the silage and sell it and buy the hay. You're better off that way. Oh, this is beautiful though. I love this. I love this. This is so much easier than having to painstakingly pick them up with the little front loader tool. This trailer is gonna be hardly at capacity, but it's all right. I think it can fit. I don't know how many it can fit. 25 maybe. I mean, we have 10 and we're not. I don't think this thing is half full. Oh boy, what's happening? Oh boy. I don't think there's a. Oh boy. Oh boy. I see what's happening. Alright, if we can. Yes, okay. Let's flip this up. There we go. That thing was digging into the ground. That was so smooth, except for that little bit at the end where we almost flipped the trailer. Yeah, love that. Very happy with that buy. Is it possible to see? Like, I know there's somewhere on here there's like an equipment list or something. Money. Vehicles. Is the value what we would get if we sold it? And can we sell it from here? We can, but I think if you bring it to the shop, you actually get a little bit more. I have no idea what our trailer is called. Is it this? Yes. That's worth 11,882. Is that what we would sell it for? What if I click sell? Yeah, it is. 11,882. That makes me think maybe we ought to sell this sooner rather than later and pick up be about 20K. I don't know, maybe I should not be in a rush to do that. We don't really need to yet. Right? We don't have a field where we need that other trailer quite yet to like put grain in, but alright, now we just have to roll this field, which rolling is okay, I guess. It's not as bad as windrowing. I think eventually if that fertilizer / lime spreader goes on sale, I'll definitely pick that up. And if I do pick that up, then we might sell this roller, because I'm not sure that we'd actually need it anymore, because I think we can just spread fertilizer instead, which would be much faster than rolling. Because rolling is quite slow. Although if we ended up getting a medium-sized tractor, it might not be so bad. Right? Because right now, with this tractor... Oh, didn't we just repair our tractor? It looks like it's... Oh, is that the roller itself? Huh. I didn't think our tractor was that damaged. Alright, well, we'll get this rolled. Maybe I'll take a quick peek to see if the contracts changed, but when we looked earlier, there was really nothing that good for us. Boy, this turn is... This is why I skip rows, I think. I'm gonna have to come back and get that little spot. If I do the headland row, I'll probably end up getting that. Yeah, we'll check the contracts again. Something might have popped up. It's still only like, what, in the game 146? So there's still plenty of time left in the day if we wanted to pick up a contract. We could, and then next month, other than us doing contracts, we're just going to be selling stuff, really. Probably sell the wool first, because silage, we had to advance the day quite a bit just to get the snow to melt, so that silage is not going to be... I feel like it takes a little over 24 hours, if I remember right. So, I mean, we just wrapped it around 1 o'clock in the game time, so it's probably not going to become silage till like, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the next month. So we'll probably end up sitting in the parking lot advancing the time, but we'll sell the wool first. And if there's any good contracts, maybe we can do those before we have to go sell the silage. But I'm betting that it's going to be like mid-afternoon in the game before that turns to silage. But we should end the next day at like 140k, maybe more if we end up getting some contracts. I think we started this episode at like 130k, so we're actually going to be positive money. Not as much as we could have been, but we also did buy that awesome trailer, which saves a ton of time and makes loading up the bales not as tedious. So I think it was 100% worth the money. Really great and happy that it popped up on sale. Otherwise, would have just picked all those up with the front loader. I'd still be picking them up now. We didn't have that for sure. Anyway, I've been going on here, so we'll speed the rest of this rolling up for you. Alright, that is this field done once again. I don't know how many times we've harvested the grass here, but it's probably quite a lot. So I am going to quickly, once I detach this, check the sales again, just in case. The sales do change sometimes midday. They'll add like an extra item or two. I've seen that happen before. It would be awesome if that bio baler was there, but yeah, I guess I'm not gonna hold my breath too much on that. It's very nice to see this poplar starting to grow. I mean, I think it was growing before, but now we can actually see that it's taller. Fertilize, yield bonus, we only got 85%. I'm not quite sure what we needed to do. Maybe we needed to do the rolling, I think. Which we, of course, did not do. Yeah, let me shut this down. Go back, check the sales again. This is we don't have the money. This is a large or medium. It's probably a large at 374. Can't afford it anyway. It's way out of our range. We don't really need it right now. The only other thing I think I was going to check is, well, they have enough water. Actually, they're getting low on water. They're still good on meadow. We'll go fill up their water again. How about contracts though? Oh, there's a bale wrapping one. 11 for 5 grand. You'll probably take that one. Oh, hang on. Was that supposed to be square bale? It was supposed to be square bale. Never mind. Can't do that. No, no good contracts. So the only thing left to do is make sure the sheep got water. And then we can probably get the tractor prepped to start loading up the wool. Get the forks attached to it. Get the weight attached to it and the trailer. And I love no crop destruction, so I am just going to take a shortcut through my field. Come on. How come I can't? Not over far enough? That was pretty dang close. There we go. Dump water. Okay. They should have full water? They're going through water really fast now that the pen is full. Every month I think we're going to have to drop water off. But that's okay. And we might probably get that last pallet full, and there might be another. As soon as we grab a pallet, we'll probably get like a half pallet. I might as well sell the half pallet. Like, I'll just grab all the wool that we have. No sense in keeping it, waiting for it to be a full pallet. Dump this water, which is not going to be hardly anything. And we'll get the tractor just prepped and ready for selling all the wool, and then we'll see if there's any contracts to do. We'll also sell that silage. I hope that this weight is heavy enough for the wool pallets. For some reason, I feel like those wool pallets are going to be a lot heavier than like the mushroom ones we were doing. Get this. Oh, wrong. I thought it was on the other side, but it's on this side. Pull it out front in our little, I don't know what you call this. This is our driveway. Our driveway. We're getting low on gas. We need to get gas soon. Well, I do not want to wake up at midnight. Yeah, 8:30 is probably fine. Let's go check our price of wool. We should be right near the peak. No more space for new pallets at peace. No more space. No more space. Okay, don't worry, guys. We're gonna go take care of that. And the wool price is $3.59, and it's, yeah, pretty much the farmer's market. The rope maker pays the best. Where is the rope maker? I have no idea where the rope maker is. Let's see if we can find that real quick. Canning factory. Lime station. There's our farmer's market that we usually go to. There's, I don't know who the hell David is. There's a rope maker, grain silo, warehouse. Cadis, the animal dealer, manure, grain mill. Is it gonna look like a rope? I don't know. What's this? It's a restaurant. Grain elevator. There's a train. Oil mill. Oh, there's a gas station way the hell out there. Rope maker. Well, it's a bit of a drive, but oh no. Farmer's market's now paying the best. Okay. Well, we'll just go to the farmer's market then. That's nice and easy. Alright, let's go load up this wool. This poplar didn't really seem to get much larger from March to April, but definitely jumped up in March. should I put this trailer? Guess I'll kind of put it... Oh boy, this is that really stupid bump. Yeah, another reason why I want to get rid of this. Get rid of the sheep pasture, because it really screwed up the land. But yeah, if we buy that field over there, it'd be really nice to have like a grain silo right over here. Alright, so yeah, I did end up enabling superhuman strength. It was just way too impossible to try to get those pallets with the way this ground deformed when I placed the sheep pasture, which is probably all the more reason to move the sheep pasture sooner rather than later, but I don't know. I have to buy that other plot of land. Unless I move it somewhere else. Come up with a different plan. We'll also have to buy animal transportation trailer. Because I don't want to sell all the sheep and buy new ones. Yeah, so off to the... Why does it say 8,403 liters, 93%? 93% of what? I don't get that. 93%. Alright, let's go make some money. Did I check the sales today? I don't know that I did after I advanced a month. Can't remember. Maybe we'll do that after we sell this. We can check contracts. And then we'll sell the silage later in the day. If there's absolutely nothing that we can do, then we'll just advance time until the silage is at a good price. This is still the best price. 3.6 it is. It's above the top price, so we're gonna get top dollar here. Oh, 31,000. Wow, that was more than I was expecting we would get. That's awesome. That's really great. And then we'll 30, 40, 50. We'll end the day with like 155. Assuming we do no contracts, right? Because we'll get about 20k for our silage. Boy, the sheeps are, that's a really good investment, I feel like. Right? We just feed them water, and that's pretty much it. And we get like 31 1,000, maybe a little more, because we didn't have that pen full the entire year. It's better than the mushrooms, right? We did a full year waiting on the mushrooms. I think we got like 17K. Granted, the sheep take up more space. But, yeah. 135. That's great. That is great. Okay. Peek at the sales real quick, and then peek at the contracts. I did the wrong thing. I think we did look at the sale. Oh, is that the Macy? Is that the medium-sized Macy? Half off, guys. Would be broke. Would be broke. Oh, it's not the medium size. This goes up to 425. This is a large. That's a large tractor. We could actually afford it. That's the 9S. If we bought the Valtra outright, we'd end up paying 168. This is cheaper than that. It's cheaper than that. Oh. Guys. Guys. Kind of like the EU design better. Oh, we'll be so broke. We'll be so broke. We had to buy that bio baler. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I might buy that tractor. I might buy that tractor. We're gonna have to work our ass off to get the money back. We will have to work our ass off. There's no contracts that are good for us. We're going to have to work our ass off to get the money back. I mean, we do have like 20K coming in, but yeah, we'll end the day at like 30K. I don't know how much longer we have until that. Come on, how come I can't see your silage or not? It's annoying. Damage at 48%. Yeah, it works fine. It's at like 83%. Oh. What's it have out the gate? 210? No, 285 horsepower. 210, was that kilowatts? It has almost 300 horsepower out the gate. And then we can upgrade it to 425. It does not have a front loader though, so we could never use this for front loading. For picking up, if we ever wanted to pick up heavy stuff, would have to depend on our Fendant tractor for front loading. But really all we're doing right now with the front loader is pallets. We're not picking up bales anymore because we got that. In fact, we can probably sell this little thing. It's probably not worth much, but yeah, I'm not seeing us use this anymore. The only other thing that we have that really that tractor would, or a bigger tractor, wait, we wanted to do some more trees, but yeah, we don't really have the right types of trees. And we can always get a little bit bigger weight. And plus, like, you're probably not going to want to move pallets with the big tractor anyway. It's going to be big and, you know, hard to maneuver around in tight little spaces to get pallets and whatnot. Like, really, like, talking myself into this. Let's see. Does it have a... Yeah, it's got the 3-point attachment on the front. So it can do the mowing. We were just talking about how we gotta upgrade and buy another tractor, and it's gonna be so expensive. And it's cheaper than what we were gonna do. $149. It's cheaper. Do I get a sense here if I go to my field and I go to growth? Ready to harvest. That's just the grass that's in between. Oh, that's kind of annoying, but there's tons of grass in between the... growing. So the deep green is like ready to harvest. This is a very pale green. I think we have to buy this tractor, guys. I think we have to buy this. We did it. We did it. I should have saved right before I did that in case I changed my mind. Too late now. We now have a large tractor. It's not too damaged either. And it's got, what, 16.4 hours on it out of the gate. Well, this is gonna make pulling that, pulling the bale trailer a breeze. We're down to $19,000. Oh no. What did I do? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And this tractor is like way bigger than we actually really need, especially right now. But hopefully it's gonna make harvesting the poplar, whatever, very easy, because I think our tractor, that was another thing I was going to look at, that bio baler. What is the horsepower requirements on that bad boy? We might not have been even able to pull it. I mean, we probably could have, even if it says that we should have had, you know, more horsepower. Sometimes, like, it says, oh, it requires this, but you can get away with a little bit less, especially if the tractor isn't going uphill and if it's not, you know, fully kept up with its maintenance. Where is that bio baler? Is that under forestry? It's not wood chippers. It might just be under baling. Brown balers? Nope. Yep. Oh, it's 99,000. I thought it was 95. Wow, okay, well. It requires 200 horsepower. It would have, I don't know, we might not have been able to even do our field, right? Because we had not even 130 on our old tractor. So, you know what? It's probably best that we got this. It's probably best that we got this. It's probably best that we got this. Speaking of saving, I do want to save. It would stink if the game crashed. we lost this tractor and it wasn't on sale anymore. Something crazy. Interior's nice. It's a Massey. I do love Massey Ferguson's. Did I pronounce that right? I say Massey. All the British people call it Massey, though. I don't know if it's really right. Is it Massey or Massey? We got a large one. I guess it's Massey. Massey? Massey? Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's a beaut. Oh, we won't have any trouble pulling that water tanker up the hill now. This thing will serve us well for quite some time. Now that we have 2 tractors too, though we don't really have any money right now, once we get another field and we still have 2 tractors, I might start occasionally using AI workers. Because I can put the AI worker in one tractor while I am the other tractor. Oh, it looks so at home over here, doesn't it? Oh, I bet this thing can cultivate like a champ. This is a tiny cultivator for this tractor. Let's see. There's no contracts we can do with this, is there? Oh, we don't have a sprayer. I'm not going to buy one now. We just blew a ton of money. We just blew a ton of money on this bad boy. Alright, let's see how it does with this. It should be no problem. Oh, I'm on the wrong end. This should be no problem whatsoever. Should be able to pull this thing up the hill. This is still going to say it's all grass. It says round bale. 41%. Doesn't, like on the other trailer, it tell me whether it's grass or silage. I don't like that. And I also can't strap these. No, I cannot strap them. So I think as soon as I drive over the sell point, it's going to sell them. That's the nice thing. The only nice thing about that other trailer is that if you strapped them and you drove over the sell point, it wouldn't actually sell them until you unstrapped them. So I just got to be careful not to drive over the sell point until we're certain that these are silage, not grass. Unfortunately, it's kind of tricky to tell whether they're silage or grass, because you go up to them and it gives you the stats for the trailer instead of the stats for the bales. Alright, so we're going to end this day with a lot less money than I was expecting. Thought we would have like, what did I say, like 155, 165. We're going to end the day with like 40K, maybe a little less. I really wish there was a nice contracting job, even like a cultivating job, even with that little cultivator, just to see how much this bad boy can do. Just to see what this bad boy can do. But yeah, I think this is a really good decision to buy this, because as we just discovered, I don't think we could have even harvested our poplar with that other tractor and the bio baler. I think we would have been way too underpowered. You know, it might have gone at like 1 or 2 miles an hour, which would have been absolutely brutal, because it's not very wide and there's a lot of poplar to go through over there. Oh yeah, look at us pull this thing up this hill easy. 15 miles an hour. Piece of cake. Could definitely fill this thing up completely and pull it around no problem in this tractor. Definitely. It just made sense, guys. It just made sense. It was cheaper to buy this large tractor than to buy a medium-sized one. Right? The only other thing that like could have been a better situation for us is if we didn't get it and then a medium-sized tractor, one of the two we were looking at, popped up on sale in the next month or two. But I mean, what are the chances of that? I think just look at this thing. This thing's amazing. Alright, I don't want to drive over the sell point because I'm not confident that this is actually silage yet. Fermenting, yeah. Don't want to leave my tractor running either. And there's unfortunately no... We don't have a hoe. We don't have the equipment for rock removal. I kind of want to do this though. Like, because I've never done the rock removal. I just want to like lease the equipment and try it. But it's kind of against my... It doesn't make sense. I feel like this whole series has been like, I don't know. I'm not doing much role playing. My role playing is very Deadpool, where I just like, you know, Deadpool is aware that he's like in a comic and he's a superhero. I'm like role playing, but I'm aware that I'm in a video game. Weeding we can't do. A weeder. Dang, there's nothing for us to do. Speed up time. Ooh, their health and reproduction went to shit. It's because they ran out of food. They ate up all the meadow. I wonder if they'll produce the same amount of wool. Well, I think I'm not going to try to like feed them because I'm going to see if the meadow will regrow next month and if they'll jump back up in health. But we're going to have to speed up time here because probably just cut for you guys because it's just going to be me sitting here waiting for this to become silage. All right, I think we're all silage now. I hope. Yeah, I do like the other trailer would actually show you, like when you got in it, like what you were hauling, whereas this just shows you round bale. It's full of round bale at, it's 41% full. We have 10. But it does not tell us whether this is hay or grass or silage or anything. Which is less than ideal. But I'm pretty confident we're all silage now. What'd I say? I said around 3 o'clock. I was, what, an hour off? It's like, what, 2 o'clock in the game? Oh, do I have to unload this somehow? How does this thing work? Unload bales. Why? Does it tip back? Probably tips back. Okay, so I can't accidentally sell them like I thought I could if I just drove over. Unload bales was what? Why? Oh, it does tip back. Okay. You want to be here. Whoops. Try forward a little. Unload bales here. Why? There they go. Yep, like I said, just under 40K. Let's lower the platform. And we can, once this is done, bring the side back up so it doesn't get caught, because it will if we try to go forward. It's going to automatically. Nice. Okay, excellent. Alright, we're just under 40K. I would like to be over 40K before we end the day, but I don't know how we can do that other than We could chop down one of our trees and sell it. That goes swimmingly well. You know, it might not be so bad if we had, like, the, what is it, the sawmill? Or even a wood chipper. Though I think with a wood chipper you have to still cut it into small pieces to squeeze it in the wood chipper. But the sawmill, you can basically give it an entire tree. Alright, well, we solved our problem of needing a bigger tractor sooner rather than later. However, we now might be in a little bit of a crunch trying to get that bio baler, although the growth stage looks like it's really just like a light pale green, so still probably a ways away. I mean, we'll probably sell another 2 grass harvests before this is ready, so that's going to get us 40k, so we'll be up to 80, which is only 20k shy of the bio baler. And I'm sure we'll also pick up some contracts along the way. Too bad there's not. I've never seen bale transporting contracts, or if there have been, I just have like ignored them because there's been nothing I've been wanting to do. But now that we have this set up, oh my gosh, that would be amazing if we could get some bale transporting contracts. Unfortunately, I don't know that they do those. So a lot of our equipment, we're so limited in our contracts. We really need some equipment that can, especially now that we have this bigger tractor. We need equipment that we can use, because I don't want to buy equipment that is just going to be for contracts. We need equipment we can use for ourselves, but also can get us cool contracts or good contracts. Well, I was not expecting to get a tractor. A new tractor. This thing's huge! Look at it compared to our old tractor. We are now a 2-tractor farm, guys. We got 2 tractors. We're gonna have to use the small one for all the front loading and stuff. We might get a little bit heavier weight, which should help. Yeah, I can't believe we have 2 tractors now. It's insane. This is growing, which is good. It will actually be ready to harvest next month, won't it? I think it will. But I don't want to harvest it right now. We just did that. We just did that. Yeah, I think I'll probably end the episode. Maybe we'll advance the day real quick. You know, it would be a shame as if the bio baler popped up on sale and we couldn't afford it because we don't have the money. Let's wake up at 8 and I'm gonna advance the day. We might do one quick contract if something pops up, because I kind of want to use the trailer in the field, but I don't think I want to do my grass cutting, windrowing, and all that, because we just did that. I don't want to do it again. There's a Bale wrapping over here. This is square bales again. Fertilizing, we don't have. Weeding, no good contracts, guys, unfortunately. Looks like mostly the same crap in the sale, except for maybe this is new. And how's our poplar coming along? Did it grow up again? Is it any taller? How about our sheep? Oh, the meadow regrew all the way. Look at that. And their health is all the way back. All right, I'm glad I didn't fret too much about that. See how long this lasts. So really the meadow just in the winter months just doesn't really grow, and they eat through it. And then come, what was it, April, they it hasn't grown up enough, and they've just eaten all the food, and they're pretty much starving at that point. But I think it's okay. Oh no, this one died. Oh no, I was sleeping. Just kidding, they don't die in this game. We're starting to get a little more wool already. Yeah. Love to buy this field and that field. Move these sheep over there. Get some silos. But I think I'm going to end it there, guys, because I do not feel up for harvesting the grass again. So we just did that. As much as I would like to use this new tractor for something. You know what? Maybe we'll just mow it, and then we'll end it. Then we'll have to windrow it when we beginning of the next episode. Just move this tractor out of the way. Get this bad boy fired up. See how quickly we can mow the field in this thing. I wonder how fast. We were going like what, 8-9 miles an hour maybe with this mower and the other tractor. Look at this tractor. Barely noticed that you have the attachment on. Alright, we're all hooked up. We are all hooked up. Yeah, see if we had a... Now that I have 2 tractors, one of my rules was I'm not going to allow myself to use AI workers for contract work, because it just doesn't make sense. It's just like, you hired me to do a contract and I just outsourced it to someone else. But yeah, we could do a contract and have an AI worker work on our field, though. That would be okay. Whoops, I just got off the... Alright, here we go. Let's see what this thing can do. 14 miles an hour. It's like double the speed of what we used to be able to do. Maybe not quite double. I think we were hitting like 8-9 before, but Yeah. Certainly much faster. Certainly much faster. Whoops, I did not mean to do whatever I just did. No, don't do that. I have to say, for a large tractor, so far, this thing seems quite maneuverable. I bet this thing wouldn't struggle going up the hill, mowing that other field that we've mowed a few times. That one right across from us is a bit hilly. That other tractor, you know, even when it's in top notch, you can only go like 5 miles an hour up that hill. This thing is just a beast. It's just a beast. Look at us just whipping through this grass cutting. Whipping through this. Ah, I missed a little bit there. Up. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna hit this one. Get lined up. Can't be too fancy trying to get a nice shot because practically at the end of the field. Doesn't take long. Doesn't take long. Let's see, can we get on that? There we go. This field certainly doesn't need a large tractor, but we have one, so we might as well use it. We might as well use it. Look, we're practically done. We just have to go one more pass. 14 miles an hour. I wonder if we could hit 15 or 16 if we have this thing fully repaired. It is slightly damaged, being a used on-sale vehicle, I guess. I guess the on-sale ones are used, and clearly they already had like some hours on it, and it was obviously not full maintenance. We can probably shut the back motor off, hold it up, and then we'll go on to the front mower. We'll just lift that up. We're not going to shut it off yet because there's a little patch over here we missed. We do want to get, I think it was in this row. It's the other row. There it is right there. Lower this back down. Here we go. I think we got it. Yep. Boy, that was easy. That was easy. Love this tractor. I don't know if it's the tractor I would have bought had we got to a spot where it was like, okay, we really need a large tractor. Like, I didn't really evaluate a lot of the large tractors yet because I Um, wasn't thinking we would be getting one for a very long time. You know, I was thinking for sure we would get a medium-sized tractor. So I did evaluate those, and obviously I had narrowed it down to the Valtra and the Macy, but yeah, this was just too good of a deal. A lot like the other tractor there, you know, we got that on as a really good deal too. And we got that grass roller on a good deal, and we got pretty much most of the stuff we have we bought on sale. Right? What didn't we buy on sale? The mowing, this, that. I don't think we bought the baler on sale or the wrapper. We did get the roller on sale. I don't think we got this trailer. Maybe we got this trailer. I don't remember. But anyway, that is it for me. I'm going to call it a night there.